Jeez. Hi,
Ladies and gentlemen, Baby
Hi.
J.
Hello, I'm back.
It's Super Baby J.
It's Super Baby J.
I know we're doing heroes, so that I was saying that like 15 minutes before. Welcome
What's
in,
up,
everybody.
everyone? Hi, Restream Bot. How's it going? Just had to address the Restream Bot first.
Restream Bot.
How's it going? Rattle Can, Paint Liquor, Paint
How are we
Liquor
all
again.
doing?
Tech
Mo,
Elf,
Paint
Tech Elf
Liquor.
again. Oh gosh, everyone's talking from both sides. It's very
That's
confusing.
right.
Wait, what is happening?
No, don't worry about it. They reskin their stuff, so I don't know why
weird.
it's doing that.
It's because it's double posting everybody's
It's double
thing.
posting. That's okay.
Yeah.
I will. How are we all doing today? How
I'm
you
doing
doing?
great, Christopher. How are you?
I'm doing excellent and exceptional. Welcome in.
Excellent. Well, today
What are we doing today, Jordan?
we're going to be doing a little bit of the same sort of thing that we did last Friday.
Doing some pro level Zenithals.
Yeah, we're just elevating a technique that everybody's heard of, right? We're showing you guys how to properly utilize a Zenithal to paint over, to paint something quickly and efficiently. You can even zoom in on this guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
this guy's pretty much done.
Yeah, you were
for the
doing.
most
Let me
part.
refocus him. You were doing that last week.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, this guy could be done in a matter of 20 or 30
You got a
minutes,
couple
maybe.
more little details, but we
Yeah.
decided to do a whole nother model.
Yep. So instead of that, we wanted to use some different colors. We wanted to approach how to do some non-metallic metals using the Zenithals and
Yep.
things like that. So we're gonna really kind of dig into it with some different color palettes here.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're gonna start with, like we did last time, is our breakdown for the mix. So basically, I think last time we did like a. You remember exactly what the recipe was last time?
I don't.
So-
It was. I think it was like one part paint, 5 part. That maybe.
No, it wasn't that much.
I don't remember. But
It was like 12. It was 12 paint, 10 glaze and wash medium,
something
and then a
like
splash
that.
of water.
I don't
something like that.
remember exactly.
Basically, you could probably do a 50-50 mix and it would work just fine. So we're gonna start that now. So
that was like what you said. You said it was more 50-50 anyway.
Yeah. You can really. The nice thing is with these sort of things in general, if you're getting pretty close to a 50-50 mix
Yeah.
of this, you're gonna have a great result.
Yep.
And the goal of this is we're trying to slightly lower the viscosity of the bold titanium white, so we avoid as much speckling as possible on the paint mixture. So
Hello, Raiders Death Cafe. Thank you so much for that raid. Party of 4. Welcome in, everybody. Paint Liquor, Mo, Wad, Danger. We got the whole crew today.
hey yo everyone.
Tech Elf, Muff. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Jordan. We're doing some painting over some Zenithals today.
And then we're
Chat.
gonna do a little bit of spritz
A little spritz.
of water in there.
Okay.
And our dirty mixing brush here. And then last time, if you guys remember the consistency that we got to, we were able to get the paint to drip off of the brush
I remember that. Yep.
very slowly. So this is pretty much the same consistency that we had last
Yeah.
time.
You want it to be not like super drippy,
Yeah.
but a little bit.
You grab a brush, you hold it down at an angle, 45-degree angle or so, and one should drop off you should get one drop easy, and then the other drop should come pretty slowly.
Nice. Cool.
So this is a little bit thicker than we had it last time, but I think it's close enough.
Sweet.
All right, and then we got our trusty airbrush. We're gonna pour in.
Mark says, I don't understand the logic of priming in black when so many colors, regardless of brand, are weak in coverage.
Yeah, so I mean, this kind of goes back more towards the normal concept of how we approach painting here in the studio.
Yeah.
Which is using similar colors to support the value and support the hue as you're building up layers on top of the black. The benefit of starting from black is your deepest recesses will always be black, which is really important, right? Because the darkest parts of the model you don't want to be white.
Right.
Because that's not true for how it's supposed to, like, not how the real world works.
Right.
So we're going to start directly from the top here.
Go.
We're going to build a pretty heavy top zenithal here.
Do you always start from the top like this?
I like to. It also just looks kind of cool when you do it this way.
It's very satisfying.
It's very satisfying. And you're seeing that I'm making sure to hit the base as well. One of the things that a lot of people get wrong about zenithals is they zenithal like this, right?
Yeah.
You have these really deep, dark shadows.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that. You want to support that area with color.
Right.
Or I should say value. And you want to create a gradient. Because if it's too dark, you're not going to have anything for that color to lay on top of. And we're going to be using fairly translucent colors to work on top of the zenithal.
Yep.
So you want something that is going to have a little bit of value for you to stick the colors to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess my thing with, hopefully that answered your question there, Mark, and Agrippa. I'm always here. I'm always in the background. It's Super Baby J. I don't know. I was saying that title earlier in my mind. So I'm like, you know what? We're doing some superheroes or supervillains, depending on which side you're on. And, yeah. That was the title I came up for Mr. Baby J here.
I think the cool thing, too, here is that
Ooh.
we're, with this heavy spray that I'm doing on the back, angling it in such a way so that I'm catching light on these arms so that we can build a nice non-metallic metal highlight on them. We want these shoulders to be a bit brighter.
Yep.
And then remember, when we have this mixture,
right,
we're going to be layering levels of transparent, semi-transparent color on top of one another. So we're going to be in a situation where the first layer of white that you put down, even if you blast the model, it's not going to dry completely opaque. So your subsequent layers are going to create another gradient on top of it. So letting the model dry, doing another layer on top of it, letting the model dry, doing another layer on top of it will build this foundation of gradient to the brightest whites, which is what you're looking for.
Nice. George says, would you recommend Crisis Protocol?
Game's great.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of superheroes, which I imagine you probably are,
it's a really fun skirmish game.
It is.
Yeah. Especially if you're into that vibe, you would very much enjoy it. If you like the superhero vibe and you like the theming and all of that, I feel like they do a good job at it.
They do a very good job of following the theme.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say that's probably the most successful part of.
Oh yeah, it feels very thematic. See, my Zenithals are always just super. Almost lazy. But that's the thing. I sometimes don't Zenithal at all. So,
yeah, I mean, it's all about creating that like really, really careful and thought out, choice of like where you want that light to be. And like for me, accentuating some of these areas here on his metallic octopus arms. I don't even know what they're called.
Those are called octopus arms.
Cool.
For sure.
Sick.
Metal octopus arms.
I got it.
I would say that's very lore accurate. Michael Holtz, what's up? Michael Holtz, we're doing some Zenithal practice today, showing you some of the tools that you can use with the Zenithal, painting over it, all of that. Muff says, careful, ? A skill I don't have. Sometimes you have to be patient. You have to go slow and steady wins a race.
I mean, the more that you do this sort of stuff, the more that you will get better at it. Getting better at the airbrush control, getting better at kind of finding your area of highlights, right?
Yeah.
And you can even see from here, right? That highlight that I just put on the chest and head area is like really bright in comparison to everything else.
And going off of that, George has a great question. Is the purpose of the Zenithal to help with color coverage? What's the main purpose of a Zenithal, Jordan?
Yeah, that's a great question. So The whole point of doing what we're doing over starting from a black base coat is to get much more intense, vibrant color without spending a lot of time building it up, right? So this is a way of being able to do two things. One, quickly establishing bright, vibrant color, and two, being able to sketch on top of your model the colors in the areas where you want the highlights and the shadows before really building up the opacity, right? That's where we're starting from on this model.
Yeah.
All right, so that's probably enough. Again, it's not super complicated. We don't want to spend a million hours on it. We're just getting it done and out of the way really quick. Took us, 5-10 minutes to do that.
You said took us.
Took us.
Took us.
Took us.
And speaking of took us, welcome in, everybody.
That's not took
It
us.
is a beautiful Monday afternoon here in Phoenix, Arizona. It is 2:13 Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Standard Time is, in fact, a unit of standard measurement in the United States of America, not an oil company. We're so glad that you chose Monument Hobbies for your viewing pleasure today.
Indeed. Thank you for joining us.
Anyway, so we're doing some hero workups. And you know what's funny? I was talking about last week's stream. Who was I talking to? I was talking to Chance about it because he's been experimenting with the expert acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
And that Prussian blue, man, just was so good right out the gate over the Zenithal. So I'm excited to see what you do on this guy.
We're going to do something really interesting on this one. We're going to start in reverse. We're going to paint with yellow first, and then we're going to do green on top of it because we want that kind of like a lime green coat.
Yeah, Mark has a great question or comment here. Mark says, okay, I need to try this. I don't have an airbrush, so I'll need to use rattle cans. Going off what Mark's saying, do you have any recommendations when doing this with a rattle can? Would you do black, gray, and then white?
Would
you do that? Because how do you build that gradient with a rattle can?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely harder to do with a rattle can because your precision on the spray is not as good, right? You're not going to have the accuracy that you would have with a spray can.
Yeah.
Or rather with an airbrush.
Great question, by the way, Mark.
You're also going to get a lot more speckling because the spray is not as fine. So this doesn't mean that you can't achieve it. The quality of the undercoat is not going to be as nice.
Yeah.
Or as nuanced.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trying to just get a quick Zenithal done fast, it can work. Just make sure that you use a really good quality spray can. If you're using something that you buy from, not a hobby store, but like a hardware store, those spray cans do not have a fine spray on them.
Yeah. So
you're going to get a really heavy spray of paint on your model. You want to find some of those spray cans that have better nozzles that are going to give you a better, like the ColorForge ones and the ones that we have here, are going to be better for that because they're made for use with miniatures.
Yeah. This is such a silly thing. I don't know if I'm just thinking about this in my mind right now.
Because you've done it.
Yes. I've Zenithaled a lot, Mark. And my experience is...
Tell them your experiences.
Obviously, the ColorForge and ours work great. The nozzles, you don't have to replace those. They just work for you, right? The thing that I'm actually thinking right now in my mind is I would like to test this. I want to try different nozzles for rattle cans.
You can buy different nozzles for them.
Right. So like graffiti artists will buy a certain, or people who are doing a mural, right, will buy a different nozzle.
Yep.
I want to see what that looks like for Zenithals in particular for our hobby, doing colored Zenithals or even just Zenithals in general, right? I need to check that out. I'm kind of like thinking of it in my mind right now. That would be very interesting. Mark says, I tried using Krylon and Rust-Oleum, really wrecked the model. They're very thick, Mark. I've used a lot of Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum artist grade was, in my experience, the best. The matte artist grade Rust-Oleum, even that it's thick. Ours is a lot. It's way ultra matte, by the way. Ours is, and it goes on very smoothly. You will definitely tell a difference between Rust-Oleum artist grade and our matte black.
All right, we're gonna start with primary yellow.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check out the Skinny caps are great for that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Muff. Oh, question.
Yeah.
First time, chat.
Oh,
Mara
welcome.
Says, just now you cleaned the airbrush after using wipe. You used a liquid from a squeeze bottle for cleaning. Is that water or alcohol in the squeeze bottle?
Water.
Just straight water.
Water.
And also, just a tip for that, for cleaning, Jordan and Jason have taught me in particular just not to add a whole lot of paint to your cup.
Yep.
We can't here because also the cup will dry out sooner than we'll use the paint. So we have to do littler drops. But if you're finding that the paint will start to dry before you actually use it all. So less in the airbrush will go a long way so that you only have to use water. That's my experience anyway. That makes sense, Jordan?
Yep. All right, so you're going to see on the palette here that I've added the primary yellow. We've thinned it down quite a bit. Working with a nice thin consistency here, you can see on my thumb. And we're basically going to paint all of his suit that's going to be green. So
nice, okay.
All of this inside bit here.
I'm going to zoom in one for you. Nice. Let me focus up. Michael says, I was looking at a website that sold paint and art supplies, and they had a brand of sprays from graphite artists. Interesting.
Never heard of it before.
No, help community. These are pro acryl paints. We make pro acryl. We are Monument Hobbies. These are not Vallejo paints. These are pro acryl paints, and we make them here at Monument Hobbies headquarters. Check us out. Exclamation mark.
Yeah, so I'll say, send them the link. Everything that we're using here.
Yes, Mark, 100%. The Arizona dry does not help at all here. It is very dry.
Except for today, where it's been pretty humid. For the last couple of days, pretty humid. All right, so you can see I'm just kind of building up that layer of yellow underneath. And I think, if I recall, his whole jumpsuit is yellow, right?
Yeah, graffiti artist. Yes, Michael. That makes sense. What were you saying, Jordan?
His whole suit, I believe, is yellow.
You want me to let me look up a reference for you?
I'm like 99% sure that his jumpsuit is green.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Yep.
Green.
And his boots are even yellow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You want me to snip this for you? I'll keep it up. Mix and yellow. Yep.
Painting the whole thing
Teachman,
yellow.
what's up? Yes. How was everyone's weekend? Hope you're all going on a journey this weekend or this week with your painting. Go on a journey. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I did a lot of basing this weekend.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice. My favorite thing.
Yeah.
I like basing.
Was working on my Cathay models. Oh, man, which I forgot to post on the Discord. Dang it.
No, Baby J is not going to LVO. He's stuck here with me. Chat. We are not going to LVO. Monument is going to LVO, but Baby J and myself will be here.
It's going to be the Christopher and I show.
Right.
Me and Christopher.
Taking over.
We're
he's
taking
pretty. We're taking over. The basic suit is a mix of yellow and green. Yes. Mark says, oh, I can see the Zenithal working its magic already. Yes. This is the power. Baby J.
And remember, I'm just using this mostly as a sketch. Like, I'm not relying too heavily on the gradients that I've already done.
Love basing, Michael. If y'all haven't heard, I know most of you have, but hear me out. The tubes,
it's so good.
The texture tubes,
so good.
They used to be in a tub, now they're in a tube. Specifically for us. I'm gonna put a link here. I have made the transfer, right? Or not the transfer. What am I saying? I've made the switch, yep. Right? To I have made the switch, and they are amazing. Oh no, T Schmid, you got the IDNF release. Pretty cool models. Ooh, let me turn that airbrush off. Do you need it again, or are you good?
Nope, we're good. All right, so we're going to let that dry.
Oh, yeah, that yellow's nice.
So while we're letting that dry, we're going to take our brown. He's wearing a brown coat, if I recall. I just got a very quick look at it earlier.
Yes, brown. Danger's got a question. Let me read it here. Danger, I still have Iron Man to paint. I want to do true metallics. Should I mix transparent red into silver or metallic medium into bold power red? Any ideas or tips?
You should go watch our transparent video.
That's right.
Because it will give you two fantastic ways that you can approach it.
And they're both red.
And they're both red, and they both look very different. So you can kind of pick whatever you like the look of the best.
I'll link it right now.
And go with that one. But that video will be very, very helpful for you. It's a very thorough video on how to use the transparent specifically for that. You could also watch us doing Mando. Essentially, could
Mando was good. Your Mando came out great.
Yeah,
that chrome,
came out really, really nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but go check that video out, Danger. You'll find you've probably already watched that, but I am at the. I don't know. I like mixing them. I like putting the transparent with the metallic.
See, my general preference is the other way around. I like
putting them over
first. Yeah. See, I would if I were to do Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'd airbrush them gold, maybe in two different colors, and then I'd just glaze the red on top of the areas that were red, and I would keep the parts that are supposed to be yellow, yellow.
Baznat, I hope that my journey starts tomorrow morning with a rotator cuff repair surgery on my primary painting arm. Oh no, I'm off work, so week of staring longingly at my paints. Well, I hope that all goes well. Baznat.
Don't worry, we will be here for you.
Yeah.
When you return and you're prepared to pick up the paintbrush and do battle again.
What texture tube would you recommend for doing a cracked earth volcanic earth style type deal, Jordan?
Are you going to be manually doing the cracks, or are you trying to use some sort of medium to do the cracks? Typically, people will use a particular type of medium for achieving the cracked effect, opposed to, or instead of rather, like manually doing the cracks. In which case, the basing texture is largely immaterial. It's just you choose whichever one you like the most. From a grit perspective, I mean, I always recommend using multiple grits, generally. I think if you're going to get the best results, use
multiple grits. Yeah, absolutely. That was something that added a lot of life to my bases, where I just had the spritz of different ones. But I've also been doing a lot more painting over tufts lately too.
Yeah, that's a big one as well.
I don't normally do that, right? Like some of my giants, right? But for those, they look good because they look good in the world, because the base is kind of separate. And I tried to make it so that my basing does not look like wacky on those Gargant bases.
Yeah.
But doing them on anything smaller, I've definitely found... I
think fine is generally...
It's tough.
Like a good standard. Tough. Right, like fine is a good scale for 28 to 32 millimeter scale miniatures.
Right.
But incorporating multiple different textures is important, right? I mean, here's a good example, right? Let me pull up a picture on my phone.
Yeah. Andrew Simmons, I'm using painting as a part of my physical therapy after my shoulder surgery. That's awesome. Andrew, was that recommended? That's very interesting.
So,
ooh,
this is a picture of what I was working on this weekend.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Static grass, some tufts. Okay.
So you can see I'm doing, you know, the loose leaf, some rocks, some static grass.
Nice.
Some tufts, various different types of tufts. Let me see if I can get to the back. You can see like larger, more brushy ones, smaller ones here, different colors. And also I'm going to go back over this with a matte varnish.
Yep.
And then after the matte varnish, I'm going to do a little bit of spot glazing.
Yeah. On
top of the brush and a little bit of dry brushing to just give them a little bit more definition. But they look really good. Like the more stuff that you have, the better it's going to look. So, I mean, you look at it, this is a darker image of just the regular guys.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool.
But
those are looking sleek.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how they're turning out.
Andrew, that's cool. That's a cool way to do some physical therapy.
Yeah.
That looks good, Jordan. I've been doing a lot of transparent brown in my tufts.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then going back with dark yellow green and dry brushing the tufts.
Yeah, I like that.
If you all just have a green tuff out there, whatever, no matter what company, right? Put some transparent brown in it, watered down on your brush, just the water from your brush, and you dab the tuff
because it'll seep down into
get
the
it.
recesses.
Yep, get it out of that, and then you take dark yellow green dry brush and do that business. It's good stuff. Speaking of Nurgle stuff, yes, all my Nurgle stuff's a little too boogery, but I like how it came out. I used a lot of Uhu glue on my Nurgle models.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If you've seen those over there, you've seen them before.
I haven't really sat and looked.
They're goopy.
They're goopy.
I love them though. Yeah, the basing is definitely fun.
Man, this is definitely a model that will try your patience.
I was just about to say, is Baby J working through his MCP backlog? No, we got these. We've had these in the office for a little bit. We're doing wanted to show you guys some examples of some heroes. We don't get to do some heroes very often, so we're like, oh, let's do some basic heroes. And these are some of the newer poses from the 2-player box set. Andrew Simmons says, I make my own tuft using dollar store paintbrushes for house painting. Yeah, I've seen that. That's a cool thing. Do you use hot glue dollops and do that whole business? Because I don't have the patience for that. You have good patience. Yeah, I'm almost done with my rattling team.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, almost done. What color is this, Jordan?
This is burnt umber.
Burnt umber. Nice. Agrippa says, I just got Spidey/Doc Ock diorama from Crisis Assembled and Primed. Nice. I'm painting it as a B-Day present for my little bro. See, that's that's kind of like a hidden thing in our hobby, is that we have some really cool built-in presents. You know?
Yeah.
Especially if somebody's super into heroes, painting them up like a little diorama. Great idea. Oh, use UV resin. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty cool, Andrew. You have lots of patience that I do not have. Yeah, I was just about to say, this definitely will try your patience.
Yes. Definitely you can get there.
You can get there, but the journey might be a little rough.
It's all about the destination. You gotta focus on the destination, folks.
They're taking our chairs.
Who's taking our chairs?
That's Gabe. Don't close that door.
Don't you close that door.
You guys see that?
Are they having a meeting over here while we're having our stream?
Burglars.
How dare they? We need to be extra loud.
I'm not
going to
let that man get us off track. Welcome in, everybody. We are doing up some painting over some Zenithals. Last Friday, Jordan did a Captain America, which turned out awesome. If you need to see some of our expert artist acrylics at work, dang, this got me wanting to use Prussian blue for something. And then today we're doing some Doc Ock. Kind of the same thing. Earlier we were just going over some of the formulas for the perfect Zenithal. So hopefully you're learning something. And I hope that this week you can put some paint on the model. That's what we encourage you to do.
Did you put any paint on any models this weekend?
No, I didn't. You know, I got into what was I doing this weekend? Let me think. What was I doing? I'm drawing a brain fart. Oh no, I had D&D this weekend. Oh, I did very basic terrain vines. I have a mechanic. My D&D character can learn a spell. Like any spell that an NPC uses.
Okay, like he sees it and he can just...
yeah, it's called Spellbook. I can have 3 at a time. This is like a mechanic that Chance built for me. And I saw one of our enemies use a vine move, like vines came out of the ground. I'm like, ooh, I want to take that spell.
It's mine forever.
So then he had these little extra vines that are about, yay big.
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
little terrain pieces, and I painted those up as the spell for next time.
That's very cool.
So that I can actually have models with the spell itself. Cliff Jumper says, I like burnt umber, but the Ninja Warm Brown has become one of my favorite browns. Warm brown is an amazing color.
Who says we're not going to be using any warm brown?
To be continued.
To be continued. All right, so we're using this green on top of the yellow.
Yep. Northrex, between traveling and summer activities, I haven't put paint on the model in a couple weeks. Oh no! Did tidy up my painting area yesterday, so I'll be ready. I actually did that. I take it back. On Saturday morning and Sunday morning, I was cleaning up my house, and I was reorganizing my big table to where one side is going to be hobby, one side is my computer desk setup. So I have a big table. So there's something about getting your hobby station cleaned and organized that gets you in the zone.
It really does.
So if you haven't done that lately, I would go for it. Game delay. I'm drawing a blank. Plus, I'm having a brain fart. I'm drawing a brain fart. I love this. Yes. Game delay. Thank you so much. That's my Nobel Peace Prize speech.
What? I'm drawing a brain fart?
I'm drawing a blank. I'm having a brain fart. I'm drawing a brain fart. And I love this. That's right. But yes, what were you about to say? You were doing something with your space?
Oh, I was just saying I need to go to IKEA and get another little long table to add to, like, to create like an L desk type deal.
You could just get an L desk.
Nope.
Oh.
These are really cheap and easy.
Oh. I see.
You literally spend like less than $100 and get a 6 foot, 8 foot desk.
You should do that.
It's all about buying countertops.
That's right.
Christopher knows.
That's it.
He knows the deal.
My desk over at my station is just a countertop from Lowe's.
Yep.
That
and
I cut.
Get a countertop and then you screw the legs onto it.
Killjoy. No, we haven't made a basing tutorial. I've talked to Jason about that. At some point he will. I think at some point I might also do a basing tutorial to show off our tubes, going from a tub to a tube. I would like to do that. I've been thinking about it. And I think it would be fun because I love basing. All about that bass. That bass. No. Yeah. All about that bass.
You right over there?
I won't. I can't sing that. Welcome in, everybody. Did you make a basing tutorial, the Goblin Green tutorial? Yes, you're right. We did have Jason do a Goblin Green tutorial. I would like to do that one as well, but we'll have to see. Jason loves green bases. No, he does not. Can't even lie about that.
Nope, he does not.
Can't even lie about that. But yeah, if you guys, I'm telling you, man, redoing your hobby space, huge deal. Huge deal to do it. Get you in the zone, the new zone. But I've been playing some games more games, more video games lately.
What have you been playing?
What?
What have you been playing?
We're playing some ESO, which has been fun.
Ooh, nice.
It's a fun game. I really like that game. I've played it for a long time. So I separated it, and then on my other side of the table, I've got the whole setup for my laptop when I'm so that's also connected to my camera so that I can stream me painting.
That's really cool.
Not publicly, just over Discord. I ain't doing a Monument After Dark anytime soon. Or am I?
Shush. Secret.
I'm not.
Keep it secret.
Put paint on them. Put paint on your video games. Kill two birds with one stone. Nibling, yeah, you might be onto something there. You might be. Agrippa says, "Oh God, ESO. Hey, whoa, it's a fun game. I like it. It's okay."
You ready to mute? Mute me.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're drying.
Drying.
Da 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 da. You're muted, but they can still hear it. I painted the rims around my minis in green, and Jason saw that and said, "I wish I had the courage for green rims. That's the only true color for a base." I don't know about that, Game Delay. I don't think Jason said that at all. I think that's hilarious, and I would love to repeat that publicly to his face that you said that. I do not think he said that. Watt says, "Just play Mario Paint. Problem solved." Okay. I like that we're all getting creative. No. Separate the hobbies. I speak for I have a couple thousand hours in ESO. I speak from growing puddle of PTSD about the MMO, which I finally uninstalled. Oh my. The subclassing got me back, Agrippa. I only played PvP. I was only in PvP in that game. What's that? What are you doing? Let's get back to painting. Enough of this. A paint spray wash is cool. What about, petroleum brown wash? I like it. You gonna mix them? Ooh, you're gonna mix the washes? Wow. Big brain stuff. Panic Bomb says, "Game Delay doesn't lie. He's a lawyer. It's illegal for them to not tell the truth. To not tell the truth 100% of the time." Who knows, Panic Bomb? Who knows? Time will tell. I did Nibling. I did play Lotro, the Lord of the Rings MMO, and that's what I started with one long time ago. So yes, I have played a lot of that game. Many moons. Yep, I played that game when it first came out, when I had to go buy a CD from GameStop with my own money. My parents way back in the day got me an N64 for Christmas as a kid. And then after that, me and my brother both saved up for a GameCube. So I remember doing that ourselves. Oh, thank you. He was asking me. I just unmuted you. He did essentially, yeah, we got the GameCube in Luigi's Mansion.
Nice. I think the first game I remember going to buy was Majora's Mask. And I remember it being a colossal pain in the butt to find one of those little expansion packs that you needed for it. Because the regular console didn't have enough memory to be able to play the game. So you had to get like an actual like expansion storage pack.
Yeah.
To be able to play it.
Oh wow, my gosh, right. That was crazy.
The
I remember
red
that
thing you stuck in the front part of the console.
He's only been muted for a little bit. He's back though.
I'm back.
He's back. Hey, Mo says, "Gotta go. Great to see you again, Jordan. And Chris, too, I suppose." Hey, Mo, make sure you put on your calendar, and everybody out there, this Friday.
This Friday.
Huge.
Large.
Christmas in July, our Christmas holiday special. It's going to be awesome. We're doing some giveaways, and you better be there. We got some fun stuff we're giving away. It's Christmas in July, Jordan.
Also, y'all are going to think I'm crazy.
Why are you crazy?
Because...
What are you doing, Jordan?
We're making a glaze with turquoise.
Tell me how you're making this glaze.
Water plus turquoise.
That's it?
That's it.
Man, many skills.
And guess where we're putting it?
Where are you putting it?
On top of the metal. Can anybody tell me why we're doing this?
Why is he doing this?
Anybody? Anybody got any ideas?
Paint liquor on a donut. No.
Oh, definitely not putting it on a donut. You don't need the paint around here.
What? Not with that attitude. Sweet. Another set of giveaways for me not to win. Not with that attitude. Don't bring that kind of energy. Blessed Chrome, says Xenobond. Chrome,
I know where your head's at.
Bounce reflection from the light?
Not quite bounce reflection, but you generally have the idea.
Okay.
They mostly have the right idea. We're replicating the concept of the sky being reflected off of the metal.
Right.
Now, does anybody know why we're starting with the turquoise first?
Why are you starting with the turquoise first?
Can anybody tell me?
Let me actually really think about this.
Yeah.
You're starting with the turquoise instead of because are you going to make them darker?
Tell me.
I don't
What
know.
do you think?
Now I'm confused.
Work together with chat. Figure it out.
Chat, why?
The challenge is before you.
Speaking giveaways, yes, everybody, just so that you know, we are in the process of getting those out because they were very, very specific. So those are individually packed. So don't you worry. Those are coming. Yeah, don't worry about that, Panic Bomb. We got you. I got everybody. So just bear with us. You'll get the notification. Turquoise is a good color, says Droth. That's it. It's just a good color.
It's a good color.
That's it. Is that why?
No.
I was just about to say, if that's it, I can't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past me to do some silly joke. But in this particular instance...
I thought you were doing that. I'm like, hey, why am I using turquoise?
No, there's a legitimate reason why I'm starting with turquoise.
Why is it, Jordan? Tell the class.
I am starting with turquoise because...
Wait a second. Gameboy says, doing glazes, you paint from light to dark, so your palest, brightest colors go on first. Is that it?
That is the correct answer.
Let me find a noise for that.
There we go.
Game delay.
Yep, that is the correct answer. The rest of the answers that were largely correct, which was, we're using it to do light reflection and things like that. The reason that we're starting with the brighter color first, which is the same reason when we started with the yellow, is so that you can build color. You can build the complexity of the color, but when you do that, you want to start from the brighter color and work darker so that you can keep that brighter color there instead of having to paint over with opaque colors. And you'll see as I work down that color that this shine that I have here is going to remain. And then that way, when we get to it, the only thing I have to do is do the little glinting highlights with the brightest color.
Okay, that makes sense. I like it.
I like it too.
But like I was saying earlier, you guys, mark it down. Christmas in July, this Friday. So our week we got a very interesting week because we've got also a big company meeting on Thursday.
Yep, which means no stream.
So no stream on Thursday. And we are going to have our Christmas in July on Friday in preparation, but we have a big company meeting. And then Jason is back tomorrow doing some special fun time painting. Very fun.
Do we know? Oh, I know what he's doing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's new, right?
Oh, it could be.
Could be.
You'll have to come back tomorrow and see. Yes, Gen Con is next week. We will be going to Gen Con. A crew here is going to Gen Con. So definitely go to the booth Hit him up.
Christopher, you're going to be there, right?
No.
Oh, no? Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm here.
You're here.
And with that, Game Delay has won all expense paid trip to Hold Up. He's not. He's on YouTube. He gets nothing. Game Delay. I know. Unfortunately, we have not come up with a system, and when I mean us, I mean them, of getting tickets over to Twitch. So you will have to come over to Twitch that day. Game Delay, you can do it. You can do it, Game Delay. Kenny says, no, I won't be there. Nope. Kenny won't be. It's only for a couple of days, so I don't remember. I think it's on Thursday, Friday? I don't remember.
What is?
Gen Con of next week.
What?
What is it?
What do you mean?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week is Gen Con?
Yeah, which is like the whole week.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday? That's not the whole week. This is a couple days of the week and then the weekend. It's a long time. Go see us. What is Christmas in July? So glad you asked. We are doing just a fun giveaway. And I'm like, you know what? Why wait for Christmas just once a year? Let's do it twice. So we're just having a giveaway for Christmas. And when I mean Christmas, I mean in quotes. So be there. Because it's also a funny joke that Jen has now adopted, and it makes Jason laugh. And now he's on board. So we're all on board. It's Christmas in July. That's okay, Game Delay. It's going to be very busy. But get in there and submit a ticket. Utility closet. No, Nibling, I am not going because I have... It's not the shows that I go to. It's more of a bigger reseller show, so I don't necessarily go because also we want to make sure the stream is running, and it's just not necessary for me to go. Yeah, but we will definitely be there. Oh, yeah. Game Delay, I can understand that. Twitch on the phone is a little rough, but chat is in particular, because especially when it's like... Ooh, he's holding a little potion bottle.
Yes, he is.
Oh, a beaker. It's not a potion bottle. It's a scientific beaker. I know. Game Delay. I think he'll be here for... Now, let me preference. The Christmas in July review. He won't be. It might be me and Baby J on Friday, which is August 1st. We might be doing the Christmas in July review. So I might have him and I go just sit over there and do the review, but TBD. Jason, I think, is going on the weekend. He's probably going to be there, though. So TBD. But yes, it would be fun to inflict the pain. Game Delay. But we are doing, just so that everybody knows, spread the word, fam. Spread the word. Friday, we are doing a official white elephant giveaway where chat, essentially, you will be... It's a white elephant giveaway, so if you're not familiar, we'll explain all the rules at the beginning of the stream. But essentially, people can take... somebody's going to open a gift, so we're going to have 5 big prizes, right? Then somebody picks it. Essentially, we pick, we'll get the pool, we'll pick a winner, they get to pick a prize, then we'll pick another winner, and then they can decide to either take the gift before or open another one. So, it's going to be pretty crazy.
So, in other words,
it's going to be chaotic.
Here, you're going to want to be here.
You have to be here.
For like a while.
Yeah. It's going to be...
Because if you get chosen, you're going to have to be able to participate.
Yep,
right?
It is a long endeavor, so definitely you gotta be here.
Gonna be worth it though.
AKA don't be the first winner. Yeah. And we'll like I said, we'll clearly define the giveaways. Just is there a limit on steals? Yes. We're only doing 2. Like 2 hands exchange essentially. But we've got to determine that this week. So There will be clear rules on the white elephant this Friday. It's gonna be chaotic, especially if there's 300 to 350 people watching. Who knows? I sent it out on an email, so we're gonna see. I've invited the world. Chat, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, you've already invited everybody?
Well, just in general. We've been talking about it for a long time. So
yeah.
It's Christmas in July.
Christmases.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some fun gifts. You know what? I'll talk to Jason on that. I don't like to typically have people wait for the review just because if it lands on a certain day, I would prefer to people be there because they really plan it out. So we'll see. Game delay. He might be so in a place where he's like, I don't want to. He loves reviewing, but for us, it would be. I just think it'd be funny that the whole Christmas in July thing has been a really fun joke that has now come to fruition, which is awesome. So we take things seriously here, chat. Even fake Christmas in July. Rattlecan says sounds fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. it's gonna be a hoot. Is the elephant going to be white or gray? Definitely going to be gray. That's one of the gifts, is a straight-up elephant. Figure it out. Killjoy, maybe next April 1st, Jason will finally admit he loves Goblin Green bases. Duly noted. I hope he says that. Who knows? Panic Bomb, hopefully I finish my July entry. Get going. You have some time. But like I said, it's not going to be that day. That's just the giveaway day. August 1st, potentially the following Friday would be when we do the actual review. It's going to be a hoot. But we do have real presents. These are not fake things. We have very real things. Oh, didn't come until Saturday. That's a fast turnaround. Panic Bomb. Yeah, Droth says, I wanted to do a July entry, but I've been too busy to paint. I've been there too. So now you're going back and just finding your highlights here, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just kind of refining the color a little bit. The wash ended up being a little dark, so I'm having to reclaim a little bit of that color.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
What color are you using here?
So we started with green.
Right.
And then I added a mixture of bright green.
The expert acrylic green, right?
No.
Oh.
Green.
Oh, just straight up.
I will use their correct names, Christopher.
For a second, I thought I was trying to keep it straight in my mind.
And then I'm adding a little bit of the expert acrylic permanent yellow, just to give it a little bit more of that kind of lime greeny, type color, which is what we want for the highlight.
Yeah, it's looking good, Jordan. I like it. What color are you gonna make this little beaker?
I was thinking red.
Ooh, like a little red potion.
Yeah, it'll have a really nice little bit of contrast.
Sure. Yeah, I like this green. Classic.
One of the things I'm doing, you see that I'm kind of like completely painting this side, like all of the detail in here.
Yeah.
I'm painting over right now. And I'm doing that so that I can build like a local highlight that's really tight and clean.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back over and I'm going to define the edges of this with a highlight.
Uh-huh.
And maybe even do some line shadows in
okay.
those areas.
Yeah.
So that it pulls the detail up, but it keeps the chest as like a general like sloping like highlight.
Yeah.
Because you can see now that I've changed it, it looks more like a kind of a broad highlight on his chest.
Yeah.
That's a technique for, when you have something that's behaving a little bit weird, where you have a lot of detail in an area.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like, this highlight is just not reading right. Sometimes you just got to paint over that whole area with that highlight color. And then you go back in afterwards and you change it.
Interesting. That's a good tip.
So I'm bringing that highlight down to some of these folds further down. And this green is going to be pretty subtle.
Yeah.
painting with green, I find you want to work up in really small transitions.
Right.
Because if you overdo it too quickly, it'll just look super weird.
Yeah.
So it's really important to slowly build it up.
Yeah. That Doc Ock diorama with Spider-Man. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I do think that this is still my favorite of all the poses.
Yeah, this one that
this is really cool.
That you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I like the overcoat that he's wearing.
Yes.
I like the classic one, the original one, right? And the one also in the diorama, but this is pretty cool. I would say. This makes him the more like the scientist-y one.
Yes.
A little bit more real feeling.
It's also like it's interesting because it's a very static pose that has a lot of motion to it. Right?
Yep.
Because it's not just him floating by himself, he's got the arms, right? Mm-hmm. It makes the model feel like it's in motion, even though he's not like actively moving, which is a cool bit of contrast.
Yep. I like it. I'm looking at a couple other pictures. There's a lot of versions of him, but typically it's the green and yellow.
Yeah, very rarely do you see him not in green and yellow.
Right. I feel like the brown cloak is definitely a call to the movies, potentially.
Is he not typically depicted wearing a cloak at all? Or...
No, he's got he got different variants essentially. But yeah, this one's.
All right, so I think the bottom legs are looking pretty good. I'm feeling like it's got nice shading.
Are you going to make the are you gonna add some more like orangish yellows to his belt and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna come back to the belt here in a second. We're gonna give it
the yellow bits. I would say the thing on his top is yellow. I just noticed that.
What is
the collar?
Can you pull up the picture?
Yeah. I thought you were doing.
I goofed up.
No, it's okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It is yellow, and then
Okay, cool. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the bright green, and I'm adding a little bit of golden yellow to it. Actually, now that I think about it, nope, too yellow. I was like, we have bright yellow green.
Yeah,
but it's too yellow.
Droth said, I was about to make a stupid joke about octopuses having 8 limbs, but not 4, but then I realized his arms and legs count. Yes, that's his whole shtick.
I actually never thought about that.
Till just now?
Are
you serious?
I think I remember
that's the whole shtick.
Having the mental thought of like, why does he only have 4 metal arms?
Right.
And they call him Doc Octopus.
Yeah, you gotta count his actual his arms and legs. Yeah, I know. Game Delay says, gosh darn it, I was beating Reamstream Bot for #1 on YouTube just now. I know. They did an update recently, and I've got to also go into our chat on our side, too, because I've got a different chat. I have chat that Jordan can see, which is everything, and then I have both chats, and then plus I also have my Twitch chat and then YouTube chat. Yeah. So I also reopened another chat to see, but yes, I'm trying to see if there's any solutions. I love Restream for a lot of different things, but their chat functions are a little bit frustrating. That's okay. We're making way. Hey, speaking of making way.
Choo choo. Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Wrong one.
Making way. Whoa. I'm at the train.
So
welcome in, everybody. It's 3:02 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. What were you going to say, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just saying. So you guys
bring us back up to speed.
You can see that I'm focusing just on kind of the edges of the areas on the bottom here.
Yeah,
that would get that highlight. So that we don't get too much of it down on the legs.
Now, how are you going to fix the collar, Jordan?
You'll see here in a second.
And I mean that in a curious way, not in a ha ha ha.
What have you done?
He he. What have you done way?
What have you done, Jordan?
That was a legitimate question, because his gloves are also the same color too.
The yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I didn't screw it up too much then.
No. It's like.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
He's got a little yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. So then. Okay. Where's our coal black? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's up there, Jordan.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's up there. Trust me on that one. Welcome in to everybody who is just now tuning in. Welcome. Where have you been? We're so glad you're here. We're Monument Hobbies. We make the beautiful products you see Jordan using and the paint Pro Acryl. If you are new here, where have you been? We're so glad you've arrived. And Jordan's painting up some heroes. We're doing some Zenithal painting tips. We started last Friday. And we're doing some more today on this hero or villain, whatever side you're on. We don't know. We just want you to paint. No matter if you're a hero or a villain.
I'm taking the coal black. And I'm doing some dark lines.
Oh, some dark lines.
To separate some of these.
Nice. Frigid been lurking and building assault intercessors. Nice. Very nice. Game will say, darn it. Yeah. I have 50 XP here and I don't know what it means. Oh, now 75. I have to figure out the YouTube. The whole YouTube. This is how YouTube is trying to do it. They're trying to get into the game at a higher fun level. So Restream's got to catch up. Do you guys do tours or anything for people? Yes, we do. You can always come in and say hi. We have a little itty bitty storefront, but yeah. If you're in the Phoenix area, come on down. Love to see you. Dang, Doc Ock, yep. I gotta watch this VOD too. Currently on vacation, so hard to sit and watch the whole thing. Yes, give it a whirl. We'll be there.
All right. So you can see I separated where that kind of gorget knock the neck bit is going to be.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Oh, I see what
now I can focus bright highlights.
Danger said. Don't get too hardcore, Mr. J. I'm literally going to try to follow along best I can. I'm glad to try something different than my normal model style. Nice. Jordan goes hard. It's also a we wanted to do some quick examples of these guys so that it doesn't complicate the process. You know? From Zenithal, this is looking fantastic.
Yeah, so you can see how these last highlights on the chest really kind of sharpen and define a lot of that detail.
Yep.
So it's kind of the hope with that last highlight. And I'm keeping it more in that yellow range so it feels like it belongs on the suit. I'm going to hit just a little bit in the thighs.
How opaque is the paint in your brush right now?
Super opaque. Yeah,
Great
once you're
question.
into this level of like bright highlight areas, you're definitely going for opaque, for sure. For sure. And I might even go a touch brighter. Let me grab, where is Old Faithful?
Old Faithful?
Pale yellow.
Yellow.
This is a wonderful color for doing really nice, vibrant highlights that are really chromatic. So what I mean by that is like have a lot of color to them. If you want to do bright yellows, bright greens, things like that.
Yep.
Incorporating the pale yellows like such a game changer.
Oh,
so I'm gonna take the previous color.
Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, yeah. I see what you're putting down there, my son.
Yellow.
It's a fun color. Game delay. Baby Hardcore J. That's what I always call him. Hey, it's another name in his repertoire.
All right, so this one I'm going for a slightly less opaque consistency.
Yep.
Whenever I'm going this bright, I like to go really thin. The nice thing is when you're doing such small brush strokes, even when it's semi-transparent, it still shows up really nicely on the model without a lot of different layers.
Carl says, I've always preferred the Eric Larson version of Doc Ock. White three-piece suit and very exaggerated arms. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. More of like that classic lab coat Doc Ock. I think that used to be the HeroClix version, I believe.
Man, I used to play HeroClix. Cool.
You used to play HeroClix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I liked HeroClix. Did you ever have the Sentinel?
No.
Oh, okay. Their Sentinel was massive.
I did have the
massive Sentinel.
The Phoenix.
Yeah.
The big
Phoenix
one. Model,
yep.
Yeah.
Fluent Code. Thank you for that raid. I pressed a lot of different buttons there. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Party 17. We're doing up some Doc Ock today, doing some Zenithal highlighting and painting over that Zenithal highlighting. This is Baby J. I'm Christopher. Welcome in.
Hello.
This is looking good, Jordan. I can't wait to see what you do with the arms.
Yes. I am going to fix the gorget really quick. So I'm going to take orange brown.
Orange brown. Oh, you're fixing it.
Fixing it.
Now, does that mean you have to fix the other parts in quotes?
Yes.
Okay, match them up more.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to paint this over. Now, the nice thing is I can use the same mixture for it. So I'm going to kind of create like a little bit of like a loose wash with this.
Right.
And I'm going to kind of throw this.
Oh, okay. I see. Just to fix it.
Into the boots. Oh, allergies.
Bless you. Bless you.
Ooh, okay.
Flunko says, this is such a fantastic figure. Yes, it is a cool pose. And thank you so much for that raid. We really appreciate that.
And then we're just throwing it up here. on the gorget. Now the gorget we're gonna need a couple of passes on. We're gonna do this on the hands too, because these are supposed to be yellow. Now, the question becomes, why, Jordan, pray tell, did you use orange brown?
Why did
instead of yellow?
Why did you do that, my son?
My son.
Why did you do that, my son?
My child of the painting.
Why did you do that, my boy?
My boy.
Look what they've done to my boy.
So, generally speaking, and this kind of goes back to how we traditionally paint, right? So, here in the studio, Jason and I both work from dark to light. And when you're painting bright colors like yellow, you want to support them with colors that are similar in hue, but darker and more opaque. So in this case, we want an orangey yellow for that like kind of mid shadow. So using something that's got a little bit of orange in it is going to work really well. Also, because we have a lot of warmth elsewhere in the model, things like the cloak and some of our base colors that we introduced with the wash in the bodysuit. Yep. Brown is a great complement. So starting with a yellow brown or with an orange brown is perfect.
I like it.
And we're using it thin first so that we can sketch the colors into the right place. And then we're going to build opacity on top of that because we will have already established
I get you now.
some of that color in there. And now our yellows are going to cover right on top of it.
This is a serious business painting train stream today. We are getting work done with Baby J. Isn't that right, Baby J?
Yes, sir. All aboard the painting train.
I liked your hesitation there.
I was going to say the paint
aboard
train.
The painting, the train, with the paint on it, painting train. This is a paint train. Paint train?
Paint train.
Is it a paint train or a train that has paint on it?
It's a paint train.
So it's carrying paint.
Oh, it most certainly is.
Oh,
like my brushes delivering
there
paint
it
to
is.
the model.
Boom! Wow, take it easy, everybody. Welcome in. We do this every day from 2 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and Mountain Standard Time is a unit of standard measurement here in the United States of America, not an oil company. We're so glad you're here.
I don't actually get that joke.
It's not a joke. It's real facts.
Okay.
I'm just because here's the joke. Whenever I say Mountain Standard Time, Mountain Standard sounds like an oil company, like the name of an oil company.
Does it?
I don't know. To me, it was the first thing that came to my head. Mountain Standard. Mountain Standard Oil Company. To get your gasoline to you. I don't know. Whatever.
Do they get oil out of the mountains?
Who knows, man? I'm not a scientist.
I'm pretty sure they get it out of like flatter, more in your face.
In my face?
Yep.
Can you center up in my face?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Center up in your face.
Mountain Standard Time. Bridget says, Mountain Standard Time, also known as a time zone that we reside in here in Arizona, but yet we do not recognize it because, realistically, it is PT for all of us right now. Yes, we do our own thing, Frigid.
Well, actually,
Frigid Phoenix.
We are technically still on Mountain Standard Time.
We are Mountain Standard Time.
Because right now,
we are Phoenix, Arizona.
It's actually
we do what we want.
Pacific or Eastern or Central Daylight Time.
It's if you're ever wondering, just look up what time is it in Phoenix.
This is an education moment for everybody because I found this out last year.
Teach us everything you know about time.
So when you're looking at time zones, okay, they have two versions.
Whoa.
So there's PDT or PST for Pacific Standard or Pacific Daylight, and that indicates what time of the year it is and whether or not they're on Daylight Savings Time or not. So right now, they're on Pacific Daylight Time. For us, we're on Standard, Mountain Standard Time. So they're an hour ahead when they're not supposed to be.
I see what you're
saying. Or actually, we're not an hour ahead when we're in...
Hey.
Whatever.
Look up Phoenix.
So technically speaking, us saying Mountain Standard Time year-round is technically correct.
That's right. That's why I say it. And it is not an oil company.
Most people don't know that that's a thing.
That's right. Okay, the Mo you know. And we know a Mo. Mo's not here.
Correct.
He had to leave early.
That's unacceptable.
You're unacceptable.
That's not
I'll only
true.
get one of those. Hey, We're so glad you're all here tuning in and watching. If you have painting questions, be sure to tag Monument Hobby so that I can see the painting questions so that I can get this guy to answer it for you. Or I'll answer it.
We're also
Who knows?
Starting to mix in a little bit of that golden yellow.
Get your hide your sinful mistake not painting
my sinful mistake.
Not painting the collar. That's okay. I thought it was a choice.
No, it was most certainly not a choice. It was an error of omission. You know what? I'm actually going to blame you. We didn't have a photo on the screen, so I'm going to blame Chris.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
I did. I brought you up. I said I've got this image here for you.
When have I seen it? How many times have I seen it? Twice.
Jordan?
The entire stream is 318, Christopher.
Don't get snippy with me.
I've only seen it twice.
Don't get snippy with me. Not here publicly.
And after we discovered that the yellow was supposed to be there.
Chat, you see what I have to put up with when Jason's not here? I get Mr. Snip Snip galore. And by Snip Snip galore, I mean his attitude. But he's okay. He's a good painter. Speaking of painting, put that paint on the model, everybody. You're out there. Now, snip, snip, snip. I think of Muppet Treasure Island when Dr. Honeydew he's trimming something and he's like, "Hey, Beaker, here we go. Snip, snip, snip." And he like cuts something. I don't remember. That's what I hear in my mind. Potentially game delay. Potentially. Snip, snip. I don't know if it was. I don't know if Cloud. I'm trying. I don't know if that was a great impression, but I try. It's just you have to be careful with Jordan sometimes. It's his attitude that will surprise you, right? His good looks and his attitude.
I know what you're talking about.
He'll just come up to you, be like, "Yo, what up?" And then I'm like, "Oh, that confident attitude and the snippiness. I don't know if he's the best guy or the worst guy."
I'm both the best and the worst.
I'm both the best and the worst.
It was the best of times. It was the
best
worst
of both
of times.
worlds here in my world. But if you do have a hobby in question, we're here for you. Yep. And we're so glad you are here.
You know what? No, I'm here for you.
No, we the people are here painting this model with Jordan. I have established that.
Christopher is trying too hard.
Panic Bomb says, "How's the matte varnish guy working out?" Great. Matt has a beautiful and perfect addition to our team, and he's been on our team for a while. But Matt Varnish has been excellent here at work here at Monument HQ. Gets a lot of work done. And he's right here.
Varnish guy. Who's the Matt Varnish guy? Oh dear.
From our commercial, Jordan.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
That's Matt Varnish. Sorry.
He's been taking a lot of time off.
No, he's not. He's been around. He's been around the office.
I've not seen him once.
Check this out, you guys. This is Matt Varnish's little shoe. Let me see if the camera will get it in focus. That's his little shoe. Beep, boop, doop, 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 boop, boop. All right. Yeah, he's doing great. Thank you for thank you for asking, Panic Bomb. And if you all have literally no idea about what the heck I just did on screen, here's the commercial. Yes. Droth Vader. That is 100% correct. I could be a Muppet. Oh, IDK Just Dave says, hobby question, why don't sculptors get enough credit?
For the same reason that drummers don't get enough credit in bands.
That's a good way of putting it.
Actually, the same exact thing.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Yeah.
But yes, I would agree. We don't focus sometimes a lot on the sculptors. That's an interesting conversation of topic. Zaba, who did when Jason was doing Lord Bzz, is an amazing sculptor, and he's made some awesome models. But yeah, we don't talk about it that often. IDK Just Day says, harsh, bro. Harsh,
but true.
Fair. It's harsh but fair.
It's harsh but true.
That's the tramp stamp that I'm getting, apparently, from Jason. I'm bringing you up to speed.
He's delivering this to your
Excuse
slightly
me?
above rear behind?
Slightly above rear behind? Yes. No, it's not happening. But it's harsh but fair. Thank you, Wad. They get credit, just not enough for companies like Games Workshop. There's some truth there. They don't talk. It's just not talked about, but definitely, Jason has also talked about it.
They don't credit their painters or their.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
It's a studio gig. You don't generally get credited when you're painting
with the studio. You're just on the studio team.
Correct.
The what was it? But yeah, we were talking about.
It's gonna sound really dumb, but you're not really viewed as an artist when you work for those companies. You're just a production person.
Yeah.
You're producing.
You're doing the dang thing.
Yeah.
Making the donuts.
This is something that I was I had to think about a long time ago when I was doing a lot of work.
Yeah, the reality is that we can't do this without those artists, right? It's a collaboration on a grander scale.
The difference is when you're not talking about like studios like Games Workshop or Privateer Press or whatever. I do think that one, they do get a lot more credit.
Yeah.
But but not enough. I think that you see a lot of very well-known people getting a lot of credit for things that they do. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of the people who are not as well-known either don't know to pursue getting the notoriety to get to the point where people are like, yo, check out this thing that I had sculpted by this famous person.
Yeah.
Because it's dope.
Yeah, it's a very interesting conversation because these things are works of art that these people are making. Very interesting conversation.
Yeah. Studio stuff, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a different...
And there are companies, to what Droth was saying, there are companies that take the time and do that.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking pretty good.
This is looking great. You fixed your problem.
We fixed the problem.
And by problem, I mean, where did it go?
Where did it go?
It's like magic.
Oh, dear.
You don't like that?
No, not one bit.
Magic.
All right, so now...
Fixed it.
We're going to do...
All right. What are we thinking?
Where do you think we're going to use this? Friends?
I think you're going to use it on the tentacles of Dr. Octopus.
Indeed.
And we found out that Jordan didn't realize that Dr. Octopus also included the appendages of his actual body to get to the 8 count of an octopus.
Yeah, didn't know that.
The mo you know.
The mo you know. I'm mixing it with the turquoise, folks.
Cut the voodoo out, you're scaring Baby J. Tadpole Jackson, welcome in.
All right.
So you're just, is this a slight glaze or what are you doing here?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a heavier glaze. Not quite a wash. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to darken up those areas. I'm leaving, like I said, those brighter points.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to build some layers of darkness beyond this afterwards.
Yep.
But I really want to get some nice darkness and definition added to...
Yep. I've noticed this one, you can't really see the red dots in his legs, right? Like in his appendages, because they're all either that one on the top is holding something or the other 3 are on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's a cool pose. Now the question is, what's he mixing up, chat? What's that little...
Orange Fanta.
Don't you wanta? Wanta, Fanta? Don't you wanta? Mm-hmm. Painter of Plastic, first time chat, welcome in. Anyone else painting RN? Man, I wish I was right now. I'm definitely itching for some hobby and right
I'm
now.
not. Give me a paintbrush, guys.
Oh, Jordan. Oh,
I don't know what you call this. This ain't painting.
You're painting.
I'm just kidding.
Funny joke, Dad.
funny joke, Dad.
Man, I wish I was. I'm working on my rattlings tonight, probably. Might do that. Finish them up. I just need to sit down and finish them. They're so close to being done. And then I got another Gargan I got to work on. Then I got Earthworm Jim. Oh, so many projects. So many projects. Oh, Tadpole Jackson, very good point. Are you sure he's not just putting the model under the paint?
Ooh.
So just to bring you up to speed, Jordan, I would like a full tutorial from Jordan or Jason or whoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
From how not to put paint on the model, but to put the model on the paint. You hear me?
I gotcha. You can make that happen.
How would you do that?
Oh, man, look at that. I actually really like how that's coming out.
Hey, do.
Just a little bit of that.
Looking good.
Looking good there, bud. Colors is just enough to really sell the effect.
He's looking real good there, bud.
Remember, you want to get all the undersides of the...
Muff says, I'm still building stuff. Last 2 minis are drying right now. After that, I'll prime the badge. Yes, nice. Put paint on the model. That's all it takes.
Oh, we got half
Yeah, that's good. Spaznat, that's very... Spaznat says, well, we can't see the painting and Jordan in the same image, so it could be Philip's hands, like when they have actors pretend, oh. It could be. These might not be Jordan's hands. This could be somebody else. Right? He's tricking me into painting non-metallic metal. I don't like it. I love true metallic metals. I like non-metallic metal. Don't get me wrong. I think it's awesome. I also just love our metallic paints and using them as dry brushing over underpainting rather than just doing all true metallic metals, right?
Well, I wanted to use this as a good example to show how you can do...
You're about to put yourself in tentacle jail.
Oh dear. Roro.
Ross says, I switched to a ceramic tile for my palette, but the paint dries in like 15 minutes. I gave up and went back to the wet palette. Droth, that's okay. Use the tool that works for you.
Correct.
Jason preaches about the dry palette, but he also is really good with it. Right? It takes, and that's what he uses. He's been practicing it for years, right? Use whatever tool that gets you painting. That's my philosophy. Who cares? Get in there and get painting. Spaznat, if your paint is drying too fast, try painting underwater. There is some truth in that. Scientifically, I don't know if you could pull it off and show us an example of painting underwater, but now I'm intrigued.
Cool. Yep. All right. So we're looking pretty good so far.
Wad, don't do that. Don't eat the paint. We say that for legal purpose and tender. Well, when it's 100, yes, Droth. I'm trying to remember. I think you said you were in Vegas. Yeah. What temp? It was raining. It rained at my house.
Yeah, it rained.
Rained a little bit
in Phoenix.
Had a little rain. It was raining earlier today, but I believe too.
Yeah, I think it was just sprinkling them just a touch.
Sprinkling just a touch. It's supposed to rain a lot this evening.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, that tracks.
Batten down the hatches or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning early. Oh, nice, Droth. I remember that.
So
I remember saying it was either Phoenix or in Vegas you live in.
We're just working on directly using what was it? Dark gray blue. This is for our dark shadows.
Nice, Stroth. I remember you were mentioning that. Have you ever come into the store? I haven't met you though. Next time you should ask for me. I'd love to meet you. Frigid Phoenix, same with you. If you ever come down to the store, definitely ask for us. I'd love to put names to the faces. That was one of my favorite things when I get the opportunities to go to a show, seeing people come up to the booth and they'll look at you or they'll start talking to you, right? Like, they'll start talking with me. I'm like, oh, cool, that's awesome. And then they'll eventually say their Discord name or their Twitch name. And I'm like, thank you. Now
I have better knowledge about what's going on.
Wad, I have met you, Wad. I have. Wad, I met you when Jason was playing Zombies at Adepticon in 2024. I was there. I met you. I shook your hand. Do you not remember me, Wad?
Dang, Wad doesn't remember Christopher?
Oh, I yes. Don't you try to do that, Wad. I met you face to face, man to man. IDK just Dave. Yeah, always remind me. I'll be at Nova this week, or not this week, at the end of August. But definitely come and say, hey, I'm this person from chat. Paint Liquor, I might not be able to speak straight or type straight sometimes, but I've got the memory. All up here. Bing, 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 bing.
Do you know?
Oh, yeah. I
What'd
remember.
you have for lunch?
What did I have for lunch today?
Yeah.
I had a protein cookie and a cold brew. Was it an efficient lunch? Probably not. But
That's
no.
unfortunate because that's incorrect.
No.
You're lying to yourself.
That's what I had.
No, that's
what I had. If I didn't, I should go to the hospital immediately. If that's not what I ate, I'm done.
All right, I think.
Oh, interesting, Dave. IDK just Dave. Come meet me. I'll be there.
I swear you've met Dave before.
IDK just Dave?
Yeah.
IDK just Dave. I believe I've met. You'll have to remind me.
Dave, you guys have met
Have we?
Yeah, at Nova last year. In passing, but yes.
It must have been in passing. Always see me. Oh, you were volunteering.
Yeah, he was volunteering at the Nova Open.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
IDK just Dave. I'm crossing all of my memories together.
I've known Dave for a while. I know that you guys met for sure.
We did. I remember now.
Believe you.
Frigid Phoenix says, noted. Introduce myself as this guy from chat. Yes. That's how you approach me.
You are this guy from chat, but definitely not that guy from chat.
If you just shake my hand and say, hi, I'm this person, trust me, my light bulbs will start going off in my mind of like, oh my gosh, I love putting the name to the face. Thank you.
All right. White, blue. Then down.
Ooh.
Then down.
White blue, man. An amazing color. Can you come up just a little? There it is. Ooh. Very interesting. Little white blue goes a long way. I like that you went the blue route with this, Jordan. The bluer route for the metal, right?
Yeah.
Why did you do that in particular?
It has a nice contrast to the green and the yellow and the brown that we're doing, right? Like it feels like a
yeah.
I don't know. I really like it. I think it looks really nice in the.
Oh, nice. His Draw says his jacket looks fantastic. It reads his comic book without reading his plastic. That's the idea.
The best part is I haven't even worked on that yet. We're gonna go back in and refine that a little bit, but
right. That white blue definitely makes that pop. It's super simple non-metallic metal, but it comes out as it reads without having to go crazy and do every little individual rivet thing there, right?
Well, and we're gonna do some of them,
right?
But we're not gonna do them in this color. We're gonna do them in a mixture of this plus turquoise. So we're gonna match kind of the
vibe,
general value,
the general vibe, vibe.
Sure. So we're going to take this.
Yep.
Plus a little bit of white blue. We're going to extend.
Can you come up a little?
Yeah. We're going to extend some of those from white blue into this turquoise white blue.
Mm-hmm. He's shown fighting in cities mostly. In my area, a lot of the parking lots are cool. Why so add a slight blue tint to light colored cars? Huh. See that? Lumberjack, welcome in. You said, I think I lost my streak Friday. You lost your streak? Were you not here, Lumberjack, Tim? I thought you were. I thought you said, I think you said something, Tim. I thought you said something. I remember you saying something, actually, on Friday. You said, "What's up, Fuse?" And I always mention that because sometimes it's not.
I remember him saying that because I wasn't. I was here,
right?
And I was like, "That's silly."
Wait a minute, that's not. I'm not Fuse. Big Bob says, "Oh boy, speaking of streaks, 99 months coming up in a few days. 99 months. That's a big one, Big Bob." Oh, you're at amusement park. I came in last minute. I think you definitely were in there. But yes, paint liquor. I don't ever. You have to be in for a certain. I think you have to be in for a certain time for the streak to count. I don't know what they do. We're just glad you're here, no matter what streak you're on.
It's true.
It's my 11th stream, baby. I don't watch the stream.
What?
Well, actually, technically, I watch the stream, but you know what I mean. I don't watch the stream, so I don't have a streak anymore. I used to when I was in my watching my, I would have it in the background, but here I am. I've been getting in a really nice, fun habit to going and watching a bunch of streamers in the evening time now while I paint.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I check up, see what our monumentals are doing. I do all that kind of fun stuff. I lurk. I'm a lurker. If you're out there streaming, chat, let me know. Find Christmas sushi. I'll hop in. Maybe one of these evenings I'll do it. Maybe I'll stream Monument After Dark. Everybody, Tadpole Jackson.
Tadpole Jackson.
Check out you can go check out our Monumentals page. We have a lot of people on there. That's a great place to start.
So you can see if you zoom back in here real quick.
Yeah.
We're starting to put some of those lines in. Not being super crazy about it, but just that little bit of extra highlight on the edges is just enough to kind of give that cylindrical segmented shape a little bit more definition. You especially want to focus it in areas where you have the bright reflections too.
Yeah.
Because that's where you're going to see it the most.
Mm-hmm. Jordan, have you started your big blimp?
No.
No?
That's a bit of an undertaking.
A bit.
And
that thing looks like it came from IKEA.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Dude. For all of you know, I was talking about the Cathay model, the big blimp. It's an undertaking, that's for sure. What are you gonna do to that thing? Because your Cathay's looking out pretty good.
Huh?
How many points is that thing worth?
130.
That's it?
Yeah.
What?
135.
What does it do?
Yeah, you can add like a.
Does it drop bombs?
It does. You have to upgrade that to give it bombs. So there's like 4 or 5 guys in the thing.
Oh, okay.
And those guys have like grenades.
Can you have 100 of those?
Throw.
Just.
Huh?
Can you just have like 50 of those? Just.
You can have like 4.
4
of the lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have like 4 of them. And yeah, you literally there are people with grenades inside that just like huck grenades and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can also get the bombs on the ship itself.
Okay.
Which is like a 15-point upgrade. So it makes it like a 150-point unit.
Okay.
But yeah, and then it literally just like it drops pie plates on stuff.
It's kind of fun. Tapple Jack said one of those blimps wrecked me in Total War Warhammer yesterday.
Are they overpowered in Total War?
I haven't played it. I haven't played them. I actually was playing that the other day. That's a fun game. I do a Helm Gorst build where I just take a bunch of zombies and corpse carts. Surprise, surprise.
That surprises me.
And then
not
you
at
bunch them all together, and then you just storm whatever. It actually works out pretty well. Yeah. Tapplejack says, I wouldn't say OP, but I had no clue what it did. Just like, oh, that's a nice balloon, and then just bombs start coming out of it.
I love those moments in video games where you're like, what the heck was that thing? Yeah. Like, I've never seen that happen to me before, and goodness, does it get overpowered.
ESO has a lot of wild mechanics in their PvE, which is actually really fun because it keeps you on your toes. But it has a bunch of wild mechanics. Now, Jordan, when doing this non-metallic metal, right?
Yeah.
How are you determining where the light is coming from in your mind, or what to paint? Because I see you like going on one side and then the other side.
Yeah, so I'm really just focusing on like the focal point, right? So like from here, I want these to register like they're reflecting, right?
Yeah.
So I'm making that kind of the line with which I draw the reflections. Like pulling this down a little bit further. So like same thing on the front, right?
Yeah.
From the front, you kind of have that same sort of feel. And yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with it. Like, there's a little bit more that I could do here. But I don't want to have it take forever. I think this is a good stopping point for right now. And
yeah.
And I'm going to go over to the cloak and do a little bit of work on the cloak.
Yeah. Like bringing some of the highlights in or something?
Yeah. So we're gonna take some warm brown.
Warm brown.
And some
amazing leather color.
Actually, we're gonna take the dark orange browns. This will be the perfect.
Dark orange brown?
Yep. And we're just gonna take this by itself right out of the pot.
Yep.
And we're gonna kind of like sketch in our highlights. So we're gonna cover up some of these areas where it's like patchy highlights.
Right.
And we're gonna kind of.
Okay. Yeah. Paul Jackson, thank you so much for that sub. 9 months.
Woo! Thank you.
It's baby time. That's right. It's Baby J, everybody. And it is the Super Baby J. Because he's a super guy. That's all I got.
Wow. That was...
Wad, take it easy.
Impressive. Bye, Wad!
That's what the title is. Super Baby J. Insert heroic intro music. I should have got you a little cape. It's really on me that you don't have the cape.
Yeah.
Speaking of capes, welcome in everybody. We are getting to the end portion of our stream. Remember, take note. Friday, Christmas in July. We will be having a Christmas in July giveaway this Friday. It's going to be Christmassy and fun, paint, yum time. So get ready. Painting, giveaways, fun. Jen will be there. Jason will be there. I'll be there. Maybe Santa Claus, if he's real. Santa Claus, if you're out there. I've been asking Santa. Show up. That's all I'm going to say. Show up, Santa. Show up.
That's you're going to ask nicer, Christopher.
Yeah, can't be getting on that naughty list.
So you guys can see that I'm doing like these kind of like line scratches here.
Those are scritches.
Scritches.
Right?
Yep.
Is that the technical term? Or is it scratchies?
Scritches.
Scritches. Got it. What makes the difference? What's the difference between a scritch and a scratch?
The how fine it is.
Ah, like fine as in, man, you fine looking. Or fine as in detail.
Detail. How does anybody live with you floating around?
Mike, there's someone who called me Tim. There are some who call me Tim. What am I buying Baby J? Santa has been summoned to buy Baby J what?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, so for all of you out there, remember to put this Friday down in your calendar from 2 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll be starting the stream a touch earlier to let everybody hop in and listen to my royalty-free Christmas music.
Are you going to be singing? Please tell me.
No, I'm not going to be singing. No.
What?
No.
What?
Absolutely
Christopher.
not. Absolutely not.
I will come and
but please,
chat.
It's going to be a busy one. We've definitely done a lot of hype around it. So tell your friends to hop in because it's going to be a busy one. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
Christopher is hiding the festivities from the team as well.
What do you mean the festivities? I'm not hiding anything from the team.
You didn't tell me anything about it. You won't tell me anything.
You never asked.
Because you didn't tell me.
How do I know you care?
What? Oh, how dare you? How dare you assume that I don't care?
I don't
and
know.
Because of your assumptions,
I don't know you.
Not include me in the most important, secondary important day of the month, of the year, of the something.
I figured you're like, man, I don't want to do that. Blech.
Whoa. When have I ever made any of those sounds in front of you?
I don't know, man. It sounds just like you for some reason.
Wow.
My name's Baby J. Blech.
Chat. I think we got to do it.
Jordan.
I think we got to do it.
Baby J needs a Rohan army, you say?
I already have one.
You do?
Yeah.
It's super, Baby J. Baby J, you want to be involved? You can't fire me. You can't press that button.
I just did.
We'll get you involved.
Hi.
That's the thing. It's on the blackboard. Good, Mike.
It's very loud.
It's right in your ear. That's why. It's pretty okay. Don't be blowing out my mics here. Okay. Yes, you're right. He's getting sassy. He's getting snippy. Look at him. Hey, take it easy up there. They're not paying for your dance show. Oh my gosh. You are so silly. I'm so glad I'm so glad. I don't have enough. This is Jordan chat. This is not me. He's pressing all the buttons. Whoa! Wait a minute. We got to get this back on the road. Back on those tracks. This is a painting stream. I'm so sorry you all had to witness that.
That was great.
That was wild.
Follow with me, chat.
I'm so sorry. That was way too much snip for one
That was not snip. That was enjoyable.
I know.
Entertaining.
Jason's not even here. Jordan is doing what to me? Blowing what? I didn't sign up for this. Mike, no one signed up for it. Ooh, there it is. Little squeaker. Turns into the hidden gem.
Hidden gem.
George is asking, do you guys know a good 3D printer? Because I want to be able to try new things and I have almost unlimited supply of minis to choose from that don't cost as much as yeah, I get what you're saying there, George. Do you have a 3D printer you recommend? I've heard Bamboo's good.
So I'm not super well versed. Honestly, the best place to go is Discord.
Yeah.
There's a whole Discord group, or there's a whole group in our Discord that are devoted to 3D printers.
100% give you the
and
advice.
I will tell you right now that those folks are way more well versed in any of that than I am.
Ross says, I love my Saturn IV Ultra. Yeah, I have, honestly, I don't. It's something that I have not dove into. At some point, I would like a Prusa, like those big, nice ones, because I'd like to do terrain.
Well, I want one of the, what are they, FDM? Is that the right term?
FDM?
Yeah.
The bigger ones?
The ones that have the spools.
That's FDM.
Yeah, because I like
not
exactly for like terrain.
Right? Yeah, that's my primary reason. Mike says, Jordan, you say you have a Rohan army. Since when? ? You do?
I do. Just not painted yet.
Nothing is. We just had to witness. Baby J dancing to my firing. Right, so close to the end of stream. I have not dove into the world of 3D printing.
Yeah, I definitely don't have space for like a traditional resin printer, but like
because it should
like
be
an
a
FDM
very well ventilated space.
Yeah, and I live in an apartment. It's just too much.
He's coming along good, Paint Liquor. I'm actually almost done with him. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. My Saturn 4K works. Yeah, I would love to get into 3D printing, but like, man, I feel like there's so much that could go into it. Plus, they're expensive, and I don't have a great spot. I have a great spot for FDM printing. I don't have a great spot for resin. But
yeah, because I could throw an FDM in my closet.
But Jordan,
up there.
It's just about that time.
It is just about that time. Oh, it is actually just that time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. It's time.
No,
Christopher
Mike
has given me.
I won't do it.
You just need to live with the lung damage from the resin fuse.
Just take it.
Oh, that sounds awful.
No.
Let's not do that. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We had a great time. This guy took a little bit longer. He's a little bit larger and
hey, that's
slightly more involved than Mr. Cap of the Americas here.
Capped of the Americas.
The Cap of the Americas.
That's right.
But we got a good amount of the way through this guy.
You did.
He's feeling pretty sweet so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make sure that I was going to call you Jesse for some reason.
What?
I don't know.
False.
Christopher. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mike. There's some who call me Tim. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Christopher is going to be so kind to type a whole bunch of links into chat for you guys.
That's right.
Make sure that you click on all the links. There's some really important ones in there. All of them are important, but especially the store link. Check out the place with which all of the Pro Acrylic flows from the monumenthobbies.com website, right, where you can find all the fantastic paints I've been using on stream today and paintbrushes. So check it out. If you want to find and support local game stores near you, we've got the FLGS locator over there as well. Find a local game store, go hang out, buy stuff near there, type in your zip code. You'll find all the places near you where you can buy Pro Acrylic. There are more that are getting added to this every single day.
Yep.
So just keep an eye out on it every time that the stream comes around. Type it in there, see what's popping up.
Yep.
Hopefully there will be a store even closer than before. Unless you live like right across the street from the store.
Unless you do.
Or if you live inside a store.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to beat that.
If you live inside a store, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Unlikely, but possible.
Unlikely, but potentially.
Yeah. We also have the Discord link. We talked about this one a little bit earlier. Make sure you guys join that. We do all of our Discord challenges. We have a bunch of people on there who talk about things like 3D printers all the time. Just general hangout and painting type session stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff to enjoy and partake of over there.
Right.
And then also make sure you guys check out the YouTube link.
Yep.
We have all of our VODs on there from any streams that you may have missed. We talked about a couple of the past ones, our Dinjarin Mando VOD, as well as some of the other previous ones.
A lot of good stuff.
We have the one from Cap from last Friday, so make sure you check that out if you didn't already. And then check it out for all of our long-term painting videos.
That's right.
We have a long form, all the short form
We have a lot
stuff.
of content over there.
Tons of content. Chris and his team have been absolutely amazing.
Yep, they're coming out with more.
And there's even more coming.
That's right.
But we shall not let you pass without an invitation to some more hobby fun for the rest of the evening. So we're going to find somebody to raid.
Stick around.
So stick around for some more hobby goodness. We are going to end for the day, and we will be back tomorrow. Well,
Jason will be back.
I
Jason
will
will
not
be back
back
tomorrow. So
I'm going to be working.
And remember, this Friday, Christmas in July.
Yes.
Write it down.
Christmas in July.
Yep.
But not in June. Christmas in July.
It's in July because it's
almost
July.
August. Christmas and almost August is pretty good.
July 25th is when we're celebrating Christmas.
Almost August.
Almost August.
Christmas and almost August.
That's right.
I like that one better, actually.
It's too late.
No, it's not.
The marketing's already out there.
Oh, but we can change it.
No, here we go.
All right, everyone.
Thank you
We're
so much.
going to see you later. Goodbye.
Take it easy.